You know, we all knew it would happen, but there was a slight glimmer of hope that Undisputed wouldn't fall into the festering cesspool of the gaming industry. With a shaky launch, we thought this could only get better, right?
Wrong.
After Undisputed's official release in October, the community quickly realized the game was no better than it was during early access. We got a career mode which was nice, but it was blander than your mom's unseasoned chicken. So the community had an absolute meltdown, complaining about the number of game-breaking issues that we've had since the official release. So Steel City Interactive rebuttals, stating that they plan to release an update in December to fix things. So they release a broken game in October and state that it's going to take them about 2 months to fix it. Then they hit us with a surprise update in November that fixed some things, but definitely not all of them. That takes us to now, where we've just received word that we're getting an update this month. But the problem is that they've decided to spend their time working on downloadable content instead. This is downloadable content that'll feature fighters that they already promised we'd have upon the game release. They said it would be on the roster, but instead, they're releasing it as content that we're gonna have to pay for. But the only thing that can possibly make this situation worse is that the main featured fighter is fucking Jake Paul. Like, really, dude? Half of the community still can't even play the game properly. And Steel City Interactive decided to dedicate their resources to pumping out downloadable content that we'll have to pay for when we were promised it'd come out with the standard game release. It's no secret small studios need to make money to keep going, but every action they've taken has led us to believe they've taken the dive head first into corporate greed. They mentioned they're touching up their December update with no real context clues at all regarding any fixes, and they're going to shift their focus to 2025. But how long will the community actually hold out? We're going on 2 months of under-promising and under-delivering. So let's take a moment to really think about this. This game was in early access for far too long. We get the full release in October, and it's quite literally worse than the early access. We get told we're not getting an update until December. They sneak in an update that only partially fixed some things, and then their newest announcement for December is an update with no information other than downloadable content. How can they see this as being a good idea? The funniest part is them releasing surveys for the community to complete so they can take into consideration our feedback, but it's so bad at this point that people are just ripping them on Twitter left and right. The survey is completely pointless if you're not actually going to listen to the community and make the fixes. And considering they haven't said anything about the fixes, I can't imagine it's actually going to be worth it. It's truly sad. The game had so much potential, and while it's still okay to play, there's just such a lack of effort when we've come this far that it's incredibly disappointing. You got all the fans so hyped up. The game was decent enough to buy for a very low rate. It is not worth full price. But now that they have it, you're adding more content to pay for rather than actually making the game what it needs to be. It's just, once again, another example of a half-baked game. It needs to go back in the oven. You guys gotta fix it. We can't really hang on much longer. If this update comes out and it's solely downloadable content with minimal fixes, it's the final nail in the coffin. This game is done. It's just done. We'll all just wait for UFC 6 and the new fight night. But let me know what you guys think. Do you have any hope left? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.